Three characters appear in Parshat Shoftim, and they all suffer the same problem. The first one is called the Zaken Mamre, the rebellious elder, a scholar of renown who rules against the establishment of the Sanhedrin. The second person is the king. The Torah warns him not to have too much money, not to have too many horses, not to have too many wives, lest he become arrogant. And the third character is the Navi Sheker, the false prophet, someone who applies the attachment of the rules that they are the vehicle through which God himself communicates and brings about teachings which are false. What is the connection between these three characters? What is their flaw? One word: arrogance. In all three cases, the Torah is telling us, be wary. A person who achieves great wisdom in scholarship, rising to position of called a zaken, an elder, one of the great rabbinic leaders, if they are not willing to entertain the rules of the majority, not willing to listen to the other perspectives, they become known as a rebellious elder, a danger to the nature of Jewish law and the continuity of Jewish law. The king, with his incredible power, too, can think of himself as greater than, instead of being a servant of God and the people. And thus the Torah warns, don't have too many wives, don't have too much money, don't have too many horses, in order to peg him down, that he not suffer from the hubris. And the third person, the Navi Sheker, here is someone who has worked on themselves, supposedly, developing their spiritual toolbox to a level when they are respected by the community as someone who God himself would visit his words, sensitive to his prophecies. But the arrogance of the Navi Sheker is clear for all to see. Arrogance is indeed the enemy of God. The author of the Smug, Sefer HaMitzvah HaGadol, what is known as the Book of the Great Mitzvah, was written by Rav Moshe of Cove, of France. For the first time, there was a rabbi who looked at the 613 commandments and said, let's try and analyze them. What exactly are these 613? And he worked through the text of the Torah and he came up with his list. Then a strange thing happened. He tells about having a vision at night in which he gets a message from heaven which says, Shachachta, you have forgotten the most important mitzvah of all. Hishamer lacha, be wary, pen tishkach et Hashem Elokecha. Be wary of forgetting the Lord your God, forgetting where it all ultimately comes from. We are all blessed with incredible talents. We always have to remember from whence those talents came, who bestowed these talents upon us. If we are too haughty, if we are too arrogant, we can never grow as individuals. If we are too arrogant, we're too haughty, we push away people that we are supposed to be helping and working for. If we are too haughty and too arrogant, there is no space for God. And so the Torah tells us in this week's parasha, Shoftim v'shotri teten lecha, make sure that you appoint rulers and judges, and make sure that one of the most important characters that are being judged is yourself. Are you falling in the category of being the arrogant elder who refuses to listen to the opinion of others? Are you so enthused and proud of your achievements that you act like a king in front of his subjects? Or have you become so full of yourself that you think that you speak for God? Arrogance, as the quote says, pride goes before the fall. Much to think about on this Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Hi, this is Rabbi Lewin. If you've enjoyed the content of the sermons and the ideas that have been expressed in the YouTube video, please hit that first subscription button and notification bell, and share the videos with friends. We'd love to grow the channel and love to engage with you. Please share your comments in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day.